Welcome to another episode of Class Haven Farms. So what are we doing today? Well, today we're going to be doing a review and assembly of the new Sentinel chicken coop that we picked up from Tractor Supply. We're going to kind of go over some of the assembly of it. We're not going to go over the entire part of the assembly, and show you guys how it's set up. And I got Chicken Whisperer here with me today. So he's going to help me, and then after we get it all set up, we're going to show you guys and talk to you guys about why we ended up picking up this small chicken coop anyway. So stay tuned. So if this is your first time in getting into chickens, and maybe you live in the suburbs, you live somewhere where they'll let you have chickens, just know, be useful to have a pickup truck to pick this up. You could probably put it in the back of a minivan, but it would be tight. I don't know that you would get it in any of these crossover vehicles. So if you're looking at this as a review to possibly buy it for yourself, that's something to think about. Because when you're looking at it online, it doesn't look like it would be that big, but by yourself, it's pretty big. So Chicken Whisperer and I are going to open this thing up, kind of check it out. So if you want to grab that other end, buddy, and we'll pick this thing straight up. Now grab the bottom, buddy. Pull it up. There you go. Got it? Now, some of the reviews that I saw on this thing is that it's really easy to put together. It labels everything, step 1, step 2, step 3. You're standing in front of the camera, so it's got numbers on it. So like 14, 13, it's got all these different numbers. So we're gonna go ahead and get this all situated and then start putting it together, and we'll bring you guys back. Everything is laid out, and just like what I've seen in some of the other reviews, everything has numbers on it. I think this will be really easy to put together. So best advice I can give, lay everything out, see where everything is. I think I lost my helpers though. Yeah, I think they're done. Yep, it's just gonna be me from here on out. So this is set up for piece number 1 and piece number 2, and start putting that together. And let you guys follow me along. What do you think, Em? New chicken coop. To lose my microphone. Oh, I hope I didn't mess that up.
We're just gonna have to edit this out.
What do you think, Rube? New chicken coop?
I think she's happy.
You just pick this end up a little bit. There you go.
She's probably gonna say, yes, I get to finally like destroy these chickens. Except I would be more of Angel or Lily. Lily's been doing pretty good for a puppy. Angel's still away from the road.
Right now I'm at steps 3 and 4, where you put these side uprights together, and I lost my helpers because they're in drinking hot chocolate right now. So this is one of these points where it would be nice to have another set of hands, mainly because you're having to tighten this nut and get to the screw down here. Now I've been using my drill bit to start them, but to finish them out, I'm doing it by hand, And the reason that I'm doing it by hand to finish it out is this metal, if you get too happy with the tightening, you're going to bend this squared off tube. It's not real thick, it's not real heavy. So just keep that in mind when you're tightening everything up. But I just wanted to kind of go over that point. When you get to steps 3 and 4, you're going to need a second set of hands, or what you can do is you can tilt this thing up so you can get to that bottom a little easier. So I did that on that side and it worked okay. I'm going to try it on the other side. So I just wanted to cover that as I was going through this process. Something I realized I messed up on steps 3 and 4, it tells you to just do the top and the bottom bolt when you're doing these sides. Don't do the middle bolts, because you're going to do like I did, and you're supposed to put this cross brace in through here. So just thought I'd share that. So if you went back, if you saw that video and you're like, oh, he messed up there, yes I did. And it's because I wasn't reading and following directions. So just when you put these center bolts in, you're going to use this cross brace, and that's what's going to tie it in. When you get to step 6, make sure when you put the nesting box tray in that you put it to where this step is going towards your clean out, mainly because you want to make sure that for your nesting box dividers, they line up here. I could definitely see where someone might get hung up because they're not sure about that. The other thing, when you get to step 8, when you're putting piece number 12 on, it doesn't show you in the instructions, but make sure that you install this with your hinges down, because if you think about it, with your nesting box, you're going to have that cover that's going to come up here. It doesn't show that to you, and these come already assembled onto this piece, but it doesn't show that in the instructions. So just kind of pointing stuff out as I go along in case anybody's using this to help themselves put it together. Straight. Good job, dude. Here's the finished product. Me and Chicken Whisperer got it knocked out today. So I think this thing's going to work out pretty good for us. The game plan here is to move this into where we have the chickens right now, and we're going to move our 5 baby chicks that we hatched into this coop for the next couple weeks. They've been in the brooder, and they've been, because it's been so cold here, and because I was working on this and trying to get everything set up for this, they've been in a brooder almost 2 weeks longer than what they normally would be. But I'd rather them be in the brooder a little longer and get their feathers grown in than just put them out here in this cold. So for anybody that's interested in this coop, it's super easy to put together. This is the ramp here. I just gotta move it and set it down here in the bottom, but for transportation purposes I just put it in there. It's got this clean out tray, so the whole clean out tray slides out that way. It's easy to get to on the inside of this, on this side and the other side. So if some of you guys have been following me for a while, there's an old video that I had of the old precision chicken coop that I used to have as my nursery coop. I lost that one in the divorce. So picked this one up. As I said in the beginning, thought the price point was a little high for what they're selling them for now, but I think that's just anything nowadays in our economy. Again, this is the Producer's Pride Sentinel chicken coop. It says that it'll accommodate 6 chickens. I'm going to put 5 in here. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I think 5 is going to be a little bit too much for this coop as it is, but these chickens that we have are pretty young. There's 3 hens, 2 roosters out of that batch. Cool thing is, and Chicken Whisperer can elaborate on this, we hatched these baby chicks from our rooster Larry and our hen Crystal. And Crystal is actually Chicken Whisperer's chicken. Crystal was one that we got from Meyer Hatchery in the mail a number of years ago, and then Larry was one that we did a series on when we were hatching baby chicks, right buddy? On Ethel, yeah. So Ethel went broody, and I got some eggs from a friend of mine, and we went ahead and did a little small series on hatching baby chicks on your own with a broody hen. So I'll link a description up to the top, and you can kind of check that out. But just kind of wanted to walk around with this one last time with you guys and kind of show you. I tell you, I'm pretty impressed with just the construction of it. It's definitely a lot better than that precision coop, chicken coop that I had. This one has that square tubing. Again, it's not super strong, but I think for someone who's just starting out and they think they want to get into chickens, I'll tell you guys, to be perfectly honest with you, I think 3 chickens would be comfortable in here, no problems, no issues. And if you're just looking to start out, this is the way to go. This chicken coop is super easy to put together. The one thing that I will tell you is when you go to bolt everything together, especially here on the sides, as anything, you want to leave it somewhat loose. That way it gives you enough room to be able to work around and get all your side braces and middle braces and stuff put in. But for the price, you know, again, a little high on the price for how easy it was to put together. I mean, what do you think? Chicken Whisperer is pretty easy to put together, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we are going to move this into this section over here, but we're not going to do it today because we have Santa coming to town, and Santa's coming in through one of the volunteer fire services, and riding in. Santa and Mrs. Santa are riding in on the fire truck tonight. So we're going to go down and go see him, and it's really cold tonight, so I don't think it's a good idea to move the baby chicks in the afternoon going into when it's cold. What do you think? So, Chicken Whisperer, I'm going to put you on the spot. What's something that you need to say to our people that are watching us? What's something that they should do?
Like and subscribe. Down below.
Yeah, like and subscribe and comment down below. So, again, guys, my name is Andy from Class Haven Farms. Hope you found this video helpful, and if you got any questions or anything, just leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. There they are, right there. There's Mrs. Claus and Santa. Oh, there's your candy canes. Get your candy canes.